Win or stay broke. How winners think, work, and build wealth. Differently. No fluff, no mercy, pure wealth psychology. Intro. There are only two types of people, winners or the broke. Life is brutally simple. You win or you stay broke. People love to complicate success, but the truth is this: winning is a mindset. Staying broke is a habit. The rich are not lucky. The successful are not special. The winners are not chosen. They simply decided to think, act, and live differently. The broke majority survives. The winning minority builds. This audiobook will expose every lie you've been told about money, discipline, success, and opportunity. It will break your excuses, destroy your limitations, and force you to confront the truth. You are either becoming wealthier every day, or you are choosing habits that guarantee you stay broke. There is no middle. Take the next step right now to send a subconscious message to yourself and the universe. By failing to take this first, easy yet powerful step to unleash the power within and provoke the universe to listen, you'll fail. Stop listening now if you're not fully committed to succeeding this second. You can prove to yourself right now that taking this next simple action that will grant your wishes, this very second, once you hear it, you're ready to win. But stop right now if you won't do this. Right now, if you listen to this next simple step and fail to do it, you'll be sabotaging yourself to failure. So I warn you, only continue if you're ready to prove your worth and readiness. If you haven't subscribed as simple symbolic proof of your commitment to yourself and me, then stop now and subscribe and like and lock in. If not, leave. If you don't show a commitment to yourself now by following a simple yet powerful symbolic metaphor, then you're not ready to rebuild yourself and transform, and you've doomed yourself to mediocrity and failure and not ready for this, and this wasn't made for you. If you already subscribed and liked the video, you're in the right place at the right time, and this is meant for you, and you will get what you're looking for. I did the same thing and went through the same challenges and damage. We're doing this together. Let's fucking go. Chapter 1. The broke mindset versus the winner. Mindset. Money doesn't start in your bank. Money starts in your mind. The broke mind thinks, I hope things get better. I just need a chance. Money is hard to make. I can't afford that. Success is for others. I'll try tomorrow. This mentality guarantees poverty. The winner's mind thinks, I will create my opportunity. Money is abundant. I earn more because I become more. Everything is figure-outable. I don't wait for chances. I build them. I'll outwork every excuse I have. The world responds differently to these two mentalities, because the world mirrors your internal identity. You think like the broke, you live like the broke. You think like the winners, you rise like the winners. Chapter 2. Why most people stay broke. The average person is not broke because of circumstances. They're broke because of patterns. Here are the 7 habits guaranteed to keep someone broke. 1. Emotional decision-making. They spend based on feeling, not calculation. 2. Immediate gratification. They want pleasure now instead of growth later. 3. Zero discipline. They cannot commit to anything for more than a week. 4. No financial intelligence. They know how to earn money, but not how to grow it. 5. Fear of pressure. They avoid challenges, so they avoid opportunities. 6. Loyalty to comfort. Comfort keeps people poor, weak, and predictable. 7. Excuses over execution. Every broke person has a reason why they aren't winning. A winner may fail early. A broke person fails forever, because winners adjust. Broke people defend their limitations. Chapter 3. Winners create momentum, while the broke create problems. Broke people live in reaction mode. They constantly put out fires they cause themselves. Financial panic, emotional drama, impulsive choices, failed commitments, wasted time, broken routines. Their life is chaos because their habits are chaos. Winners design their life like architecture. They create order, structure, systems, routines, consistency, focus. Momentum is not luck. Momentum is engineered. You can predict someone's future by their daily actions. The broke say, "I'll try." The winner says, "It's done." Chapter 4. The difference between working hard and working smart like a winner. Most broke people work hard. That's the trap. Hard work without strategic thinking is just exhaustion. The broke grind endlessly in circles because they trade time for money. They avoid learning new skills. They won't start a business. They fear investing. They avoid discomfort. They work to survive, not to build. Meanwhile, winners work with purpose. Winners ask, how do I multiply my time? How do I build assets? How do I scale without more hours? How do I increase my skill value? How do I buy freedom, not just income? The broke work hard. The winners work intelligently. That's why two people can work the same hours, and one gets rich while the other stays broke. Chapter 5. The brutal truth about discipline and money. If you lack discipline, you will stay broke. There is no polite version of this. Wealth requires consistency, sacrifice, patience, delayed gratification, execution when you feel nothing, showing up when no one sees you, grinding when it's boring. People love goals. People hate discipline. That's why most people never get rich. Discipline is the price of freedom. Freedom is the reward of discipline. You either pay with effort now, or you pay with regret later. Chapter 6. How winners see money differently from everyone else broke. People see money as something to spend, something to enjoy, something that disappears, something that limits them. Winners see money as a tool, leverage, protection, opportunity, a multiplier, a responsibility, an amplifier of discipline. Money responds to identity. If your identity is careless, emotional, impulsive, short-sighted, and undisciplined, your money will behave the same way. If your identity is strategic, patient, controlled, and focused, money grows. You don't chase money. You become someone money chases. Chapter 7. The cost of winning. What most people refuse to pay. Winners pay prices that the broke avoid. Loneliness, sacrifice, discipline, long nights, early mornings, rejection, judgment, pressure, uncomfortable decisions, years of unseen effort, delayed enjoyment. Everyone wants success. Almost no one wants the cost. And that's why so few ever see wealth. Winners pay the price now. The broke pay the price forever. Chapter 8. The broke relationship with time. The true poverty mindset. The number one difference between the broke and the wealthy. How they value time. Broke people waste time like it's infinite. Wealthy people protect time like it's oxygen. The broke spend time to save money. Winners spend money to save time. The broke think, I'll start later. It's not the right time. I have time. Winners think, every day of delay compounds poverty. Time is the real currency. I can't afford to wait. Broke minds live reactively. Winner minds live strategically. Time is not money. Time is more valuable than money because you can replace money. You can never replace time. Chapter 9. Why you keep starting over. The loop that keeps people broke. Broke people live in one psychological loop. Start, get excited, slow down, stop, collapse, start again. Every time you quit, 3 things happen. 1. Your identity weakens. You trust yourself less. You believe in yourself less. You see yourself as inconsistent. 2. Your momentum resets. Momentum is wealth's greatest weapon. Starting from zero kills your growth. 3. Your poverty patterns get reinforced. The brain learns, we don't finish things. We don't commit. We don't follow through. Winners stay winning because they stay moving. The broke stay broke because they repeatedly stop. You don't lose because you're not talented. You lose because you restart more than you finish. Chapter 10. The financial lies average people tell themselves. People lie about their money habits because the truth is too painful. Here are the biggest lies the broke tell themselves. Lie number 1. I don't make enough to save. Everyone can save something. Saving is a habit, not an amount. Lie number 2. I'll start managing money once I have more. If you mismanage $500, you'll mismanage $5,000 and $50,000. Lie number 3. I deserve to treat myself. This is how poverty justifies bad decisions. Lie number 4. I need to look successful to become successful. No, that's how you stay broke. Lie number 5. I'll get rich one day. One day is a poverty phrase. The wealthy say, today is day one. You cannot build wealth on lies. You build wealth on responsibility. Chapter 11. Environments. Create income. Your income always matches your environment, not your potential. Potential doesn't shape your life, your surroundings do. If you stay around small thinkers, lazy friends, undisciplined co-workers, financially irresponsible people, jealous family, negative influences, you will absorb their habits, beliefs, and limitations. The broke stay broke because they stay surrounded by people who reinforce broke behavior. Winners outgrow their environment before they outgrow their income. Your network is not just social. Your network is your financial thermostat. If you surround yourself with winners long enough, you will eventually become one. If you surround yourself with the broke long enough, you will justify staying broke. Chapter 12. The Secret Advantage. Winners have. They don't need permission. Broke people wait for approval, encouragement, the right moment, clarity, support, validation, motivation, signs from the universe. Winners take action without permission. Winners don't ask, should I? Is it the right time? Will people understand? Winners ask, what needs to be done? The broke are paralyzed by overthinking. Winners are empowered by execution. Indecision is the fastest path to staying broke. Action is the fastest path to wealth. Chapter 13. Emotions versus execution. The split that creates millionaires. Broke people operate on emotion. Winners operate on execution. The broke say, I don't feel like it. I'm tired. I'm stressed. I'll do it later. Execution doesn't care about feelings. Execution cares about results. Winners follow this rule. Do the work regardless of mood. When your feelings stop controlling your behavior, your bank account stops controlling your life. The broke have emotional discipline of a child. Winners have emotional discipline of a soldier. Success is emotional adulthood. Poverty is emotional childhood. Chapter 14. The Winner's Advantage. Extreme clarity. The wealthy know exactly what they are building. The broke have no plan. They drift. They react. They survive. If you ask the broke, what is your financial target this year? They guess. If you ask winners, they know the exact number. If you ask the broke, what skill are you developing right now? They shrug. Ask a winner. They'll tell you the next 3 skills. Clarity is a weapon. Confusion is poverty. Your goals must be specific, measurable, time-bound, identity-driven. Daily reinforced success is built with a ruler. Failure is built with vibes. Chapter 15. The Truth About Sacrifice. What winners give up to get rich. Broke people think winners sacrificed nothing, but winners sacrificed everything the broke cling to. Comfort, weekends, entertainment, validation, excuses, distractions, procrastination, social approval, impulsive spending, laziness. The broke chase pleasure. The winners chase progress. You do not become wealthy by adding more pleasure. You become wealthy by removing weakness. Sacrifice is not loss. Sacrifice is investment. You give up something temporary to gain something permanent. Chapter 16. Average behavior. Guarantees. Average income. People want millionaire income with minimum wage habits. They want a different life without becoming a different person. The simplest, cruelest truth in success is this: your behavior is your destiny. If your habits look average, your income will never look exceptional. Winners behave like winners, long before they get the results. The broke wait for results before they change their behavior. That's why they never rise. Chapter 17. The Wealth Identity. Why winners can't stay broke even if they tried. You don't get rich because of what you do. You get rich because of who you are becoming. There is a psychological level where wealth becomes unavoidable, where opportunities magnetize, where money flows toward you, where success becomes a natural byproduct of your identity. The broke chase money as an outcome. Winners build identity as the foundation. Broke identities say, I hope I make money. I need a chance. I'll try something soon. I wish things would change. Winner identities say, I create wealth. I build systems. I learn skills that pay forever. I make decisions based on the future, not the moment. Identity determines how disciplined you become, how long you stick with goals, how you respond to setbacks, your relationship with fear, your tolerance for discomfort, your daily habits, your financial comfort zone. Winners don't try to get rich. Winners expect wealth because their behavior guarantees it. Chapter 18. How Winners Multiply Money, the Mindset of Expansion. Most people earn money and then spend it. Winners do something else entirely. 1. They multiply it. 2. They protect it. 3. They grow it faster than they earn it. This is the difference between staying broke and becoming wealthy. Winners think, how can this dollar bring me 3 more? What can I invest in to expand my income? How do I turn a skill into a revenue stream? How do I scale without trading more time? The broke think, I finally got paid, let me spend it. Spend. This is why broke people stay broke even when their income increases. Their spending increases faster than their skills. Chapter 19. The 3 skills that guarantee you never stay broke again. Every wealthy person, self-made, disciplined, intelligent, has mastered these. Skill number 1, problem solving under pressure. The average panic. Winners calculate. Pressure turns them into assassins of inefficiency. Skill number 2, high-value communication. They know how to persuade, influence, and negotiate. Money flows to strong communicators. Skill number 3, adaptability. Markets change, industries shift, opportunities evolve. The broke cling to what no longer works. Winners adapt faster than the world can challenge them. If you master these 3 skills, broke becomes impossible. Chapter 20. The Financial Compound Effect. Why winning gets easier. Money grows exponentially once you master. Discipline, skill stacking, investing, long-term thinking, relentless consistency. Winning becomes easier because 1. Your skills compound. Every new skill multiplies the value of the last. 2. Your confidence compounds. You no longer hesitate, you execute. 3. Your network compounds. People with resources start bringing you opportunities. 4. Your habits compound. Your systems generate discipline automatically. 5. Your income compounds. Cash flow becomes easier with each level of mastery. At first, wealth is slow, painful, and invisible. Then one day, the curve spikes upward and you become an overnight success. Except it wasn't overnight. It was compounding. Chapter 21. How Winners Think When They're Broke, the Secret Advantage. Winners aren't winners because they were successful early. Winners were winners before they had results. When they were broke, they thought differently. This is temporary. This is a phase, not my future. I am building skills that will pay forever. My identity is wealth, even if my bank account isn't there yet. People who stay broke think their present defines their future. Winners know their actions define their future. Being broke is a circumstance. Staying broke is a decision. Chapter 22. The difference between spenders, savers, and investors. There are only three financial identities. 1. The spender money burns holes in their pockets. They buy emotions, not assets. 2. The saver. They protect money but never grow it. They fear risk more than stagnation. 3. The investor. They grow money faster than they earn it. They understand controlled risk. They build assets that produce income. They see money as a tool, not a prize. Savers think they're responsible. Investors know responsibility is multiplying wealth, not hoarding it. Chapter 23. Why winners don't get distracted. Distraction is the new poverty. Broke minds chase trends, drama, noise, useless entertainment, emotional chaos, instant gratification. Winners eliminate unnecessary notifications, low-value relationships, mindless scrolling, emotional reactions, comparison, wasted time. Focus is a superpower. Your wealth is directly proportional to how consistently you can stay undistracted. The reason winners win is not because they're smarter. It's because they're less distracted. Chapter 24. The decision that changes everything. I refuse to stay broke. There comes a moment in every winner's life where the switch flips, where excuses die, where victimhood dies, where childhood emotions die, where laziness dies, where maybe dies, where one day dies. This moment is when the new identity takes over. I will not live a broke life. I will not operate like average people. I will not waste my potential. I will not betray my future self. I will not stop until my life reflects my standards. Once this decision is made, wealth becomes a path, not a fantasy. Chapter 25. The Millionaire Behavior Pattern. Every winner, regardless of industry, background, or starting point, eventually adopts the same core pattern. 1. Commit first, adapt later. They don't wait until they feel ready. They move, then adjust. 2. Focus on one major goal at a time. Broke minds scatter. Winner minds penetrate. 3. Build systems before results. They know results come from routines, not luck. 4. Track performance ruthlessly. Winners measure everything. The broke guess everything. 5. Keep producing during the plateau. Winners don't stop when progress is invisible. That's exactly when most people quit. 6. Reinvent themselves as needed. When their environment changes, they evolve. When their industry changes, they upskill. When their life changes, they reposition themselves. Winners adapt faster than life can challenge them. That's their true advantage. Chapter 26. The systems that make wealth inevitable. Wealth is not achieved through trying harder. It's achieved through systems that eliminate failure. Here are the systems every future high-net-worth individual must master. System number 1, the weekly execution plan. If you can't control a week, you'll never control a year. Winners schedule their skill development, money management, personal improvement, business building, income-producing activities, accountability check-ins. The broke schedule nothing. They hope everything works out. Hope is not a system. System number 2, the personal financial machine. Every dollar you earn must have a job. Grow assets, eliminate liabilities, build financial security, increase optionality, create leverage. Broke people have no system. Money comes in, money disappears. Winners automate. Savings, investments, account separation, income allocation, budget discipline. Automation removes emotion. Emotion is what keeps people broke. System number 3, skill stacking structure. Winners constantly upgrade their earning power by stacking high-income skills. Sales, leadership, communication, marketing, negotiation, problem-solving, persuasion, strategy. Stacking 3 to 5 high-value skills makes you financially bulletproof. Stacking 7-10 makes you untouchable. System number 4, the elimination protocol. What you remove determines your wealth more than what you add. Winners eliminate time wasters, emotional drains, low-value people, impulsive spending, distractions, inconsistent behaviors, guilt for wanting more. Every elimination upgrades your income potential. Chapter 27. Why winners separate from the 99% without trying. You don't have to try to be better than the average person. All you have to do is show up daily, keep promises to yourself, build skills consistently, protect your focus, control your emotions, embrace discomfort, delay gratification. That alone puts you in the top 10%. Add high-income skills, top 5%. Add discipline, top 1%. Add systems, top 0.1%. You separate from the world by separating from their habits. This is why winners win, even when they're not trying to compete. Competition dies when you operate in a higher league. Chapter 28. The Never Go Broke Again Formula. There is a point where wealth becomes inevitable, because your identity, skills, and systems lock you into prosperity. Here is the formula. 1. Build a wealth identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone chasing success and start seeing yourself as someone who creates it. 2. Stack skills that print money. Skills are machines. The more you have, the more you earn. 3. Build systems that remove failure automation, plus structure. Consistency bosses wealth. 4. Increase your earning power. Yearly winners expect their income to rise because their value rises. 5. Never break momentum. Momentum is worth more than motivation. Momentum compounds faster than money. 6. Invest in the future. Every wealthy person invests long before they're wealthy. Every broke person waits until it's too late. 7. Protect your energy. Energy is the fuel of execution. Protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. 8. Cut weaknesses before they spread. Excuses, laziness, distractions, undisciplined spending, low-value circles. Weakness is contagious. So is greatness. The moment you master these 8, you become unstoppable. Chapter 29. The Final Shift, Winning as a Lifestyle. Winning is not a moment. Winning is not an event. Winning is not a lucky break. Winning is a lifestyle. Winners. Wake up with intention. Move with purpose. Speak with power. Build with strategy. Think long-term. Act decisively. Execute relentlessly. Operate like their future is non-negotiable. They refuse to waste time, lose focus, break momentum, and betray their standards. Stay broke. The average person thinks winners are special. They're not. They're just consistent. Winning becomes your baseline when you stop behaving like the 99%. You rise not by trying harder, but by becoming someone who cannot fall. Chapter 30. Your new standard, win or stay broke. This is the moment you decide. Will you rise, or will you repeat? Will you keep living as who you've been, or transform into who you were meant to be? Will you keep postponing your potential, or take what you've earned? Will you accept mediocrity, or reject it forever? Successful people are not chosen. Successful people are not lucky. Successful people are not exceptions. They are built. One choice at a time. One habit at a time. One identity shift at a time. You become wealthy when you decide that losing is no longer acceptable. You win when you stop negotiating with your limitations. You rise when you stop living like the world owes you something, and start behaving like you owe the world your greatness. You build wealth when you stop hoping and start creating. Your life from this moment forward is simple. Win or stay broke.